Hello, welcome back to the channel, and Vintage Cube is back on Magic Online. So, what do we have in our first pack? I think we're just going to take Thoughtseize. It's really important to play on turn one in this format. I really like Mana Tithe. I love Mana Tithe. Plateau, Goldspan Dragon, they added Suplex. That's cool. We have some lands, some very, very Abzan looking lands over here. We have Dark Depths if you want to do that. Hard Evidence, the Blue Thraben Inspector, or Novice Inspector, or whatever. Urza could be a fun build around. Toxic Deluge is also good. I think it's definitely honestly, it's between Thoughtseize and Mana Tithe. Like, I actually think they are somewhat close. Just because the aggressive white decks are one of the better places to be when you are in this environment, but just having having the hand information disrupting the hand, it's very, very powerful. Take anything away at the low cost of 2 life and 1 mana. It seems really good. Ooh, okay. We got some choices here. Oh, there's a Corey Steelcutter, which, that card's tearing up formats, but man, it's so hard for me to pass up a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is so strong. Just deal 3 to anything. 2 1-mana spells in the pile end up in some sort of black-red, maybe Grixis control deck, or Jund, or, oh man, the possibilities are endless. But, you take some black cards, you take some red cards, you put them together. I don't really know what I'm saying, but yeah, this is such a great start. I really, really enjoy these kind of interactive decks where you pick apart the hand, deal with their creatures, and then you kill them with Chandra, if we wield Chandra or Grave Titan, I highly doubt we'll wield the Corey Steelcutter, but I don't know. People might not know how broken it is. Card's really, really good. Like, honestly, I could see that being the pick, but man, efficiency of Lightning Bolt is too strong here. Okay, so now we have a couple choices. We could take more removal spells. We could take a Galvanic Discharge. But there's really not black energy cards. They're more white. As far as black cards go, we have Hymn to Turok, Sheoldred's Edict. We also have Summon Brynhildr, which is a 2-mana 2/1. Then you impulse draw a card. And then chapters 2 and 3 make your creature spells gain haste. I know this card's probably gone down a little bit over the years, but Hymn to Turok, still a very strong card. Just make them discard any 2 cards at random. So if we go like turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Hymn to Turok, that'll tear apart most decks in the format, I think. And then unless they played like Guide of Souls and Ocelot Pride on turns 1 and 2, then you're looking okay. Or they go flash and kill you. Anyway, let's take the Hymn to Turok here. Okay. Wow. I mean, you just get so many premium interaction spells. We got Fatal Push and Burst Lightning, as well as Fire Blast. So, do we want to take those, or do we want to take like Raucous Theater? I think we want to take the Raucous Theater here, because there's no shortage of cheap interactive spells, and we already have a couple of them. I would like more removal spells specifically. These attack the hand, the Thoughtseize, and the Hymn to Turok. So it'd be really nice to shore up a Fatal Push here. But I think, especially with everything so cheap, the mana fixing is important. And the removal spells are kind of a dime a dozen. Like, yeah, these are good. But, maybe someone takes the Fatal Push, will wield the Burst Lightning. Or we even get like a Chainsaw. That's not completely embarrassing. I think we take the Raucous Theater here. Okay, now we can take Goblin Rabblemaster. So in addition to interaction, it is also important to get some amount of threats. Goblin Rabblemaster is a pretty good one, and you clear the way for it, and then you can just have the tokens get in, and then it gets in for a lot of damage, and they have to spend a real card on it. So yeah, definitely seems like the pick here. Also really like Luminarch Aspirant. And then this Summon Kujata is a new card. So 6 mana, 7/5 enchantment creature, trample haste, 3 chapters only, but it has haste. So Lightning deals 3 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures, so it basically kill 2 things. And then the Ice Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. And then the fire is discard a card and then draw 2. And when you discard a card this way, it deals damage equal to that card's mana value to each opponent. I think that's very strong, but we're going to start with the cheaper card first. Okay, now I can take Magda here. Just another cheap threat that gives me treasure tokens. Not that we're trying to ramp in anything big, but you know, sometimes you can just pass the turn and hold up a lightning bolt, or you can go post combat like a Thoughtseize after you played some hasty guy. I don't know. Yeah, very, very strong. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and take that. Okay, so we have Collective Brutality, which is not bad, but you really want this more if you can use the Escalate to your advantage, like you pitch a bomb and then you reanimate the bomb. I like Fallen Shinobi, but I think I might want to just go ahead and take maybe one of the 2 lands. The other option is to spec on a Witherbloom Apprentice. Not only is this just fine in this kind of a deck, but then you can also spec on the combo. It's probably just better to take a Prismatic Vista, honestly. Ooh, Sephiroth. Sephiroth seems awesome here because you can sacrifice the little tokens off of Goblin Rabblemaster. I also wouldn't mind a Blackleaf Cliffs, but I think Sephiroth is going to be really strong here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take Sephiroth. Okay, and we didn't really wheel anything of note. I guess we'll take, at this point, we'll take the Godless Shrine, mainly because it is a fetchable land as opposed to the Blooming Marsh, which is not fetchable. And then, of course, the Glush Portico is like a double off color. So it's just that kind of small hedge. Okay, we wheeled the Chandra. That is awesome. So we're going to definitely take that. The Dark Depths, if someone takes Dark Depths and they get Vampire Hexmage, they're going to be very happy, but that's not really what we're doing. So we're going to take Chandra here. That's very nice. Okay, we're going to take Urborg. It could help out. You also could take Agatha's Soul Cauldron, but I'm trying to think. We don't have any combos with it right now. It is just generic Graveyard Hate, but that's not good enough. I guess we'll just go ahead and take the Urborg. Okay, we wield the Chainsaw, so we'll take that. Again, like I was saying, just an acceptable-ish removal spell. Like, you know, sort of. It's not great, but it's fine. All right. Cool. We seem to be a very grindy, kind of low-to-the-ground, interaction-heavy deck. We could definitely use a few more threats. And maybe we have 2 removal spells, 2 hand disruption spells, Planeswalker, and 3 pretty good creatures that work well with each other. So overall, I like the start that we have. Ooh, Grist the Hunger Tide. That is really good in a deck like this, but we don't really... well, we have the Prismatic Vista, and we have treasure tokens, so it's not impossible. Because, I don't know, what else are we going to take? We could take Inti. I guess Inti's fine. 2-mana 2/2, and when you attack, discard a card and get counters on things. That's fine. It's probably either Grist or Inti. Man, I really like Grist. It probably fits the theme a little bit better. Inti would be totally fine too. And you can like pitch your excess lands to try to draw more cards. Yeah, it's probably supposed to be Inti here. If we had like an Overgrown Tomb here, which we didn't wheel, I remember it was in the first pack, then I would probably take Grist. But seeing as we don't currently have that, I think the Inti is going to be the way to go here. All right. Next pack. Ooh, Cecil Dark Knight. There's also a Badlands, though. I might want to just take Badlands. We also have Pyrokinesis, Retrofitter Foundry, and Concealing Curtains. So Cecil is doing quite a bit of work in some constructed formats. It is a nice threat, and it hurts your life total, but then when you get low, it turns into this 4/4 lifelinker that when it attacks your attacking creatures other attacking creatures gain indestructible until end turn, which is not bad. All for 1 mana. That's the thing. You're getting all, and it's like a 1 mana 2/3 Death Toucher on the front side. So I really want to take it, but I think because our deck is so pip intensive, I think taking the Badlands is going to be a little bit more important. It's close though. I really want to try out the Cecil, but I do want to be disciplined here. Okay, now we can take Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp goes well with the Goblin Rabblemaster specifically. We definitely need some other creatures, but we should be able to get that. And then, we can equip it to something, sack it to Sephiroth, draw 3 cards. I think that would be pretty strong. We also have 2 removal spells with the Tarfire and the Cut Down. I would be happy with either of those. Tarfire, there are some Delirium cards like Dragon's Rage Channeler where we would care about this being a kindred spell as well as an instant. And then Cut Down is just a fine removal spell that deals with a lot of good threats in the format. And it's not like regular limited formats or say like standard where there are a lot of pump spells and combat tricks. There are some, but they're not as plentiful. So Cut Down will kind of just do as it says on the box. But anyway, yeah, Skull Clamp is kind of broken, so we're gonna take it. Okay, there is a Dark Confidant. I think Dark Confidant is excellent for this deck so far. Just does everything we want. We have a really cheap curve, so it's not going to hurt us that much, and it works well with Skull Clamp. It works well with Sephiroth. If it's already outlived its value, you can like sack it to draw. And yeah, I think just they had to spend like a real removal spell on this, or else it kind of gets out of hand. You draw so many cards, and yeah, I think that's fine. Guide of Souls is pretty broken, and we have the Godless Shrine, but that's it, and a Prismatic Vista. So we have like 3 sources, but I'd rather just take the card that's in our colors. Okay, we could take Dark Confidant's best friend, the Caustic Bronco. I think that card is pretty good. There's also a Palantir of Orthanc, which could also be good. This is a saddle 3, so yeah, you can attack, reveal a top card, put in your hand. I think that's okay. It could be better to take the Palantir, but I do like being able to make sure I affect the board on turn 2. It's also fine to equip a Skull Clamp to this because then it becomes a 3/1. It becomes a better attacker. And then you don't care, of course, if it dies because then you draw cards. So it's close between the Caustic Bronco and the Palantir. There's a lot of other really good 3-drops I would want. So I think the Caustic Bronco is going to win out here. Like Preacher of the Schism. I think I'm going to take Preacher of the Schism over the Night's Whisper and the Firebolt. Preacher of the Schism, just a really nice defensive body, but it also gets in, makes little 1/1 guys, and draws you cards. So you don't really need the pure card. Like Night's Whisper is really good. 2 mana for 2 cards and 2 life, or you lose 2 life. Really efficient, but we already have quite a lot of card advantage with the Dark Confidant and the Caustic Bronco and the Skull Clamp, so that's not really necessary. And we could use some more burn spells and removal spells. So like Delayed Blast, Fireball, and Firebolt are interesting, but I think this deck wants Preacher of the Schism a little bit more. Okay, I'll take a hand disruption creature in the Kitesail Freebooter. It's also evasive, which kind of matters a little bit. I also like Scrapwork Mud, but I think attacking the hand, keeping the game small, is what I want to do with this deck. Okay, now we have the choice between an Infernal Grasp, which is 2 mana, kill anything, and yeah, that's it. However, I think I'm going to try out the Lethal Scheme. 4 mana instant, destroy a creature or planeswalker. Whatever. But it has Convoke. So if you have like 4 creatures on the battlefield, you cast this for free. And then each creature that convoked it connives. So I think that's actually pretty strong. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Okay, we wield the Grist. But there's also Luris. So Luris, just like, we don't even have to worry about the splash. We just get to play it, and then we can rebuy like Skull Clamps and Dark Confidants and Caustic Broncos and whatnot. We're definitely not going to be a Luris companion deck at this point, unless something really weird happened. but I'm happy to just go ahead and play this. We wield the Cecil. Let's go. I think Cecil's awesome in this deck. Like, I was very, very sad to take it, but then we got to have our cake and eat it too. We got the Badlands for great fixing. Now we get Cecil. I also would not mind Concealing Curtains, another hand disruption piece, but yeah, Cecil seems great. It's also like, new card. Got to try it out, right? I think it's great though. So here, there's nothing. I'll take a Sunken Ruins just in case. Yeah, nothing here. I guess we'll take Sorin. So 1/4, 2-mana 1/4 with lifelink is a nice defensive body. I might be interested in that. Sure. Like even just the vanilla on this 2-mana 1/4 lifelink with extort. Sure. We don't currently have other ways to gain life. We wield the Palantir. Ooh, that's nice. This deck is coming together very nicely. Luris can gain life. The backside of Cecil can gain life. So I could see this flipping. The Sorin. It also could be a very easy cut. Alright. So I think we're doing fine on creatures. We could definitely use some more. We passed a lot of removal already. So I think we're going to want to try to shore that up. I mean, we have the Bolt, the Chainsaw, and the Lethal Scheme, and Chandra. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. So, we've got... What do we got? Time Walk, obviously. Broken Magic card. But we don't currently have the fixing for it. So, am I willing to go ahead and risk... Oh, well, we have a Prismatic Vista, so we could try to splash it. The alternative is we take either Lelia or Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph is a totally fine removal spell, and I was just talking about how much I want removal in the deck. But actually, you know what? I just thought about it. We did take the Sunken Ruins on a speculation. So... And let's get the Godless Shrine out of here. So if we play one island, which I can't stress that enough, that kind of sucks. But we have the Prismatic Vista, so we go, we have 3 blue sources without even trying, plus we have the Dark Confidant, and all of our card draw to draw more cards. I think it's worth it, and we're not giving up too much. Like Lelia and Bitter Triumph are fine, but this obviously has a ton of upside, so we're going to go ahead and take it. Hey, look, a piece of power. So, yeah, let's just take that. Let's take the Mox Emerald. There's also Dragon's Rage Channeler would be perfect for this deck. Jite could be good. Scalding Tarn would be excellent because it would also get the island for the Time Walk. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff here, but I think it is important. Like, imagine you play a turn 1 Caustic Bronco or a turn 1 Kitesail Freebooter or something really strong, and then you go like turn 2 Palantir or Goblin Ravelmaster, and then you just start taking full advantage. Like, it's obviously, it kind of sucks that this is not a black or a red or a blue Mox. It's green, so it's very off color, but I mean, it's still a Mox, so you're still gonna like take it and play it. Like, imagine if this just said add colorless, then you're like, ooh, I mean, sure, I'll play that. What's the difference? Hey, just like Gaia's Cradle. If you're in a mono white deck and you can take a Gaia's Cradle for free, you should play it. Think about it. All right, let's take Mox Emerald. Okay. Ooh, I take Gut. I think Gut's really strong. It's either Gut or I don't know. It's probably Gut. Gut's really, really good. And then Troll. Troll is good for fixing too. Maybe we can wheel Troll. It's a little sketch with the Dark Confidant on the deck. But yeah, definitely going to take Gut here. Seems really good. All right. Now, okay, I think we have to take a removal spell here. There's also a Generous Plunderer, which is a good card. There's also Ghost Vacuum for sideboard. What's this? Summon Esper Valagarmanda. So 4-mana 3/3 Flying Haste, exile instants or sorceries, then you add red, and I don't know, you do stuff. Nah, I think we just have to take the nice cheap interaction spell. Entomb, okay. There's Baleful Mastery, Deathgreater's Champion, Goblin Bombardment. It's kind of interesting because with the Goblin Ravelmaster, you make a lot of tokens and stuff. I just don't think that's necessary. with what we're doing. We don't quite have enough creatures. I think it's probably just Baleful Mastery. Like, let's just try to shore up removal spells. So now we're doing pretty okay on that. And the deck looks pretty good. And then this is going to be a great Time Walk deck too. So maybe if we can pick up like I was about to say we can pick up a blue land for free. Sedgemoor Witch would be fine here too. But we did already pass on the combo piece, which I can't remember what it's called. The one where you discard 2 or make someone discard 2 and then they can copy it. You can just target yourself over and over and over and over again and get infinite pests. But yeah, that's not quite like it's fine in this deck because we have a lot of instants and sorceries, but it's not necessary. Grease Wrench Goblin too. It's a fine card. Like I wouldn't mind playing it, but it's not necessary. Here we just get a free fixing for Time Walk, which is nice. Okay, here there's nothing. What's the someone Yohimbo? Nah. I guess we take the Mind Collapse in case we see some scary planeswalkers. Alright, do we see anything for us here? I could take the Mishra's Bauble, and if we wheel the Dragon's Rage Channeler, this would be super good to pair with that. Otherwise, it's not really worth a slot. There's Overgrown Tomb, but we don't have the Grist or anything, so now we're just going to take the Mishra's Bauble here. Could take Fabled Passage here, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Take Fabled Passage. I don't mind that. Helps with fixing. Oh, yeah, we wheeled the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, there is a Chain of Smog. Oh, we could have wheeled it. I think it's probably going to wheel the Sedgemoor Witch. It would be nice to have sort of an infinite combo in the deck, but man, I think Dragon's Rage Channeler goes absolutely insane in this deck, so I think we're going to take that. All right, I don't think we're getting anything for the rest of the draft, so this is kind of a spell. This is kind of a land. So I think we can definitely play 16 lands plus the Mox Emerald. And then, does this help? Black, white. White does not help me. I guess the Summon Esper Vala whatever could be a play. I just don't think it's necessary. I could see it maybe. Ooh, Detective's Phoenix. I could maybe. But we don't have two big things that we want to like haste out or anything. Oh, we did get the Sedgemoor Witch. I mean, I think we'll play it. But yeah, so we could have had the combo. Tough to say whether or not that was worth it. I just think Dragon's Rage Channeler is really, really strong here. But I don't know. I may end up regretting that. Okay, so let's see. Let's take these out and let's get this down to 23 cards. Oh, we only make 3 cuts. Okay, so we're not going to cut the Bauble because it goes well with the Channeler. Skull Clamp is broken. All of our 1-drops are very, very strong. We have Time Walk is basically free, so we're definitely gonna play that. We can cut probably a 3. Dismember 2 is like more like a 1-drop on average. How many instants and sorceries do we have? We have Baleful Mastery, Lethal Scheme, Time Walk, Hymn to Turok. Oh, I guess we could cut Sorin actually. Yeah, Sorin's an easy cut. Hymn to Turok. And then Thoughtseize and Lightning Bolt and Dismember. I mean, that's a fair number. But it only... Yeah, the fact that it only triggers off instants and sorceries and it doesn't trigger off of Mishra's Bauble or Skull Clamp or Palantir or Chandra, or Chainsaw or whatever, I think we don't need this. I mean, it would be nice to make the bodies for the Sephiroth and whatnot, but I guess that is a reason to play it, huh? Like, we could cut Palantir. Maybe we don't need Palantir. We could maybe keep the Sedgemoor Witch, and then we just make one more cut. I guess how are we doing on removal? We have Baleful... Wait, apply filters. What filters? Okay. I don't know what that was. Anyway, removal, Mastery, Lethal Scheme, Chandra, technically, Dismember, the Chainsaw... the Kite Sail Freebooter or and Lightning Bolt. So, do we need the Chainsaw? I think the choice is between like Chainsaw and Kite Sail Freebooter. Yeah, maybe we don't. We could probably sideboard this in. So, yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So now let's get these in the deck. Let's sort by the mana value. Put this over here. And then we'll add some basics. So we have, obviously only play one island. It's wanting to put a Plains because of Luris. We're obviously not doing that. Let's see how this looks. We need one more. Oh, no, this is fine. So if we do it like this, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black sources. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. Okay, seems reasonable. And then the one island. Yeah, I think this looks pretty solid. All right. Love these kind of decks. See you for the games. All right, we're playing against Admiral Ace, and our hand, it's very land heavy, and if we were on the play, I would be more inclined to keep this. I mean, turn 1 Cecil, turn 2 Bronco. I'm not sure if that's good enough. I mean, those are good cards. I think we'll try it. I'm not entirely convinced this is a keep, but you know, we can try. Okay, opponent's gonna go turn 1 Descendant of Storms. The turn 1 Cecil is gonna stop that. Oh, I'm so glad we drew like a relevant card. Okay, turn 1 Cecil. So now if they want, they can attack. I don't know if they want to. They also might play another 2. Ooh, Smuggler's Copter. All right, sure. All right, Skull Clamp. Okay, so let's attack with Cecil, and if they really want to trade, they can. I'm totally fine with that. Okay, they are going to crew. All right, I'm fine with you trading your Smuggler's Copter for my Cecil. Totally reasonable. Oh man, I forgot this thing. Man, this thing loots on blocks. This card is completely insane. No wonder it was broken in Standard. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, we are going to take a couple damage, which, you know, kind of sucks. You know what? You know what's better for that? We can take more damage. Okay. Alternatively, we could have like equipped the Skull Clamp and then attacked for 3, but then we're not playing the Caustic Bronco. So, yeah. We'll see now if opponent wants to like offer the trade for the Caustic Bronco, which I might want to take. Okay, so here they're going to attack. Are they going to make body? I would imagine so. I imagine they make a body and don't put a counter on it. If they put a counter on it, I think it's a clear... What? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. We'll offer this 1-for-1. I'm okay with it. We have card advantage in the hand. Okay, Mox Emerald. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. All right, let's play Raucous Theater and then see what we find. We see a land, goodbye, no thank you, and then we'll play Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp, and then we hold up the Lightning Bolt. So when they flash in their Cathar Commando, we can kill it before they go to their turn. Come on, I know you want to do it. Or it could be Felia too, I mean... No? Nope. Okay. All right. You don't want to do it? Opponent's a little shy. They're scared of one little Badlands. It's okay. It's just a land. It can't hurt you. Okay, what is this? Witch oh, okay. Yeah, Witch Enchanter's fine. All right. Sure. That gets blown up. I'm gonna kill the Witch Enchanter now. I just don't want Chandra to get... Ooh, Sephiroth. I just don't want Chandra to get interrupted here. So let's play this land, and then we'll go with the Chandra, and then we'll just exile the... We'll basically... Oh, no. I lose Thoughtseize? Unfortunate. That's okay. We're going to just deal 2 damage to them. Okay, do they have a way to deal with Chandra? No! Unfortunate. Man, any creature here would be, like, awesome. Ooh, a creature. Okay, so let's go Magda, and then we go Sephiroth. Come on, Sephiroth, you can do it. Sack this, draw a card. Yikes. All right. At least we have the maps. So if they can't deal with the Sephiroth, they're dealing with the Sephiroth. Huh. Maybe they pick a map. Okay. All right. Oh no. Now they have a threat. All right. We have many kill spells, so it's not over yet. Any creature we can map. Try to draw out of this. Oh, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Nice, and it's Delirious. All right, let's see. Map token onto this. Luris? Oh, baby. Yeah, no. Let's make it a 5/5. No. I'm going to hold this in hand just to like make him sweat a little bit. Oh, man. Luris is such a good draw. That's insane. We can go like Luris into Skull Clamp, Luris into Cecil, Luris into Bronco, Luris into Magda. Don't touch my No, you can't Luris. What? That's so lame. You can't do that. You can't. It's illegal. It's illegal. Okay. Anyway, they get Smuggler's Copter. Man. Okay. Well, we're just gonna be like Luris battling each other, I guess. Okay. So the problem is my Dragon's Rage Channeler has to attack, which is not cool. All right, let's see. They also get another shot at the Luris train. So let's play Luris. Tough question on whether or not what we want to get back. It probably makes a little bit more sense to get the Skull Clamp here as opposed to anything else, because they can't get anything that deals with it, and then this can hopefully just draw me out of this. And it also triggers the Dragon's Rage Channeler. So yeah, we see a land, we put the land in the bin, and then what we can do here is we can just like equip, deal extra damage with Darcy, and yeah, this has to attack, and then post combat we can just put it on the Luris, and then we'll probably block with Luris. We'll see. And it also gains me a lot of life, so yeah, we'll see what opponent wants to do here. They also have cards in hand. Gosh, if they have a way to deal with the Skull Clamp again, then things get kind of bad. Well, maybe. If they have a way to deal with if they exile Skull Clamp, sure. But if they just destroy it again, then I can just recast it. I'm happy recasting it, honestly. Okay, they crewed up the copter. Are they just going to try to go for 4 damage? Oh. I am 100% going to block that Luris. This plays right into a Emperor of, like, the Wandering Emperor, which would really suck, but, like, you got to show it to me. You got to show it to me. I'm not making this block. Okay, what do you got? Cathartic. Oh, no. Oh, no. Absolutely, completely devastating. Horrendously bad. Yikes. All right, now they just get all their value. Oh, my goodness. At least they don't have any cards anymore. What? Wait, what? When did they get a Skull Clamp? Wait, was that their last card in hand? I'm so confused. Where did that come from? Oh my god. Oh my god, opponent's deck is cracked. Ooh, Dark Confidant. Alright, well, play that. Oh, they killed their Luris. That's so weird. Sure. I'm a little confused on what happened there. I thought they had 0 cards in hand. So they played a Skull Clamp and they used it on their Luris to draw 2 cards? I mean, sure. I think I feel like fine right now, honestly. I mean, opponent has a lot of cards for sure, but I'm not too worried. So what, they're just going to put the counter on the Luminarch Aspirant, I assume. I go to 11, and then Dark Confidant, I mean, hopefully draws me something good, which then means I'm going to get, like, burned. This Dragon's Rage Channeler is just like a big old 5/5 flyer that's going to keep on hitting them, though. So, I don't know. Okay, they're going to crew. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we're going to take 8. I'm willing to take 8. I can take 8. Man, that Cathar Commando was the Cathar Commando was just such a bad thing. All right, take it. Take it. We have one turn. Come on, something huge. Time Walk? Time Walk would be cool. I would like that. All right. Do they have a follow-up? They do have a follow-up. Loran. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Well, they have lethal on me next turn. We have to find an answer right now. Preacher of the Schism. Yeah, they have lethal. Because they just give this protection. But I don't know. They have to see it. They have to see the line. Okay, we do that. We play the Preacher. And opponent has lethal on us unabashedly. But maybe they mess up. You know, you can't underestimate the potential for players to make a mistake. You should never play as if they're going to make a mistake, but in situations like this, you have to at least try. Okay, they haven't done it yet. They haven't done it yet. Hold on. Hold. Hold on. I guess also they could have like moved the Skull Clamp over to the Smuggler's Copter for guaranteed lethal. What? They didn't attack? What is happening? What? Oh no. Oh no. What? Wait a second. Are you serious? What is going on? Lethal scheme. Okay. Okay, how can we get out of this? So Preacher of the Schism, I like how Preacher of the Schism does make the body here. Oh, we also have a Baleful Mastery. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we kill them? It's possible. We have Lightning Bolt in the deck. Hold on. So we just have to maximize. Okay. I think we can do this. So let's hold the land in hand. Let's go to the combats. And then we'll attack with Dragon's Rage Channeler and Preacher of the Schism. Trigger Preacher of the Schism. Make 1/1 here. Okay. Solid start. Okay, they're going to crew now. So now I think we're going to Baleful Mastery the Mother of Runes. And then they have to protect it. And then we can lethal scheme the Smuggler's Copter. So yeah, we'll do that. So Baleful Mastery. And we're just going to do the cheaper cost. They get to draw. Kind of sucks. Do it on Mother of Runes. We get to Surveil. I mean, obviously, like, Lightning Bolt would be incredible. So that would be something we want to keep on top. Time Walk 2, but, I mean, we could just, like, die to Dark Confidant, which kind of sucks a lot. Not a big fan. Okay, we got a big stack battle going on. I love stack battles. Very fun. I love how this stack battle was not necessary. I don't know what the opponent was thinking. Maybe they were thinking like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of interaction on my end, and then they died a Dragon's Rage Channeler, so they like had to hold back. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'm going to surveil. Definitely don't want that. Okay. So that does not resolve. Okay, this is going to get crude. Eventually. Okay, now we're going to make token. Now we're going to lethal scheme the copter. So we're going to tap here, tap a black, and another one. Okay, get to surveil again. So we get a ton of looks. A ton of looks here. And then hopefully they like don't have anything. Like all of this is dependent on them not having anything. Boy, do I love MTGO. Game 2, here we come. I mean, hey, don't count it out. Maybe... Oh, wait, they concede. Why did they concede? They weren't dead. Oh, wait, they were dead. Oh, yeah, the preacher. Oh, yeah, they were dead. Oh, I think... I'm going to ask. Did you mean to attack... Now, you know what? I'm not even going to interact. Oh, also... I'm going to move this over to my other screen. So that way you get the full viewing experience. And then I can just view the game log on my other side. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. We weren't supposed to win that game. However, I think the deck is very good. Okay, they have a ton of cheap creatures. I think the chainsaw has to come in. So yeah, let's go chainsaw. And then we can get rid of like kite sail freebooter. And then we run it back. Run it back. Here we go. Okay. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Hymn to Turok. Yeah. Turn 3 Gut. The turn 3 Gut's not that impressive, but sure. Okay, Novice Inspector. Great card. Amazing. Okay, Thoughtseize you. Oh, their hand's really good. Shoot. I think it's... Oh, God. I think it's got to be GT. It's got to be GT. And then we have other answers for the... We have an answer for the Voice of Victory, actually, so it's fine. Yeah. I'm okay with this. And then we just have to, like, kill it. Sure. All right. Let's... well, we could get away with it for 1 turn, I guess. Maybe. And then maybe we draw like another answer to the Voice of Victory that doesn't involve them drawing a card. Yeah. You know what? I like that better. Let's play a Swamp and let's just Hymn to Turok them now. And then hopefully we get rid of their Palace Jailer. Okay. We know they have exactly Palace Jailer in hand. And then they draw for turn. So let's see. If they don't have a land, they're probably going to draw a card. Yep. Okay. No land drop. Nice. Well, supposedly. We're going to take 4 damage here. I don't want to draw them a card. Ooh, Inti? It's kind of a little too late. Let's play Gut. This is going to be like the lamest Gut of all time. It's literally a 3-mana 2/2, which is not good. Caracas! Man, that's a card that can bounce my Gut to hand. Oh no, wait, my hand's really weak to Caracas. Uh-oh. We're in some trouble here. Okay, now we're just getting smacked around. Okay, we're gonna go. I was gonna say Raucous Theater. Nah, let's just Prismatic Vista right now. Thin the deck, get a red, and then we have to do this now because Voice of Victory makes it so we cannot play spells on my turn. Yeah, or on their turn rather. Mana Tithe. Oh man, if you have it all, sure. Or repeat. Oh, Path to Exile? Path to Exile your own thing? Yeah, it's understandable. That's understandable. Okay. Well, I guess they just want to play Palace Jailer just to get the... Oh, Thalia? Sure. And then they attack me for 1. This is a really tough board to break. Lightning Bolt? Yeah. That's a card. Let's Raucous Theater. And then Skull Clamp. Honestly, Skull Clamp's kind of bad right now. Like, we need actual, like, real creatures. There's really no point to playing either of these creatures as it just gets bounced with Caracas. So I think we're just gonna Lightning Bolt away the Thalia. and then just try to keep the game at a reasonable state. Okay. And then next turn, we get to... I assume they're going to play Palace Jailer here and take the Monarchy. Oh, right. They just do that. Oh, gosh. This game sucks. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, at least we can go double creature here, I guess. It's not good. Okay. They can bounce 1, hit me down to like 4. If they draw a land, they can do everything. I assume this is going to be a Palace Jailer. Plane Cycle. Okay. Yeah, this is rough. Mono White's good. Mono White's really good. It's Palace Jailer, right? No? I don't know. Nope. Okay, we're just going to go to the combats. Maybe opponent thinks I'm going to do some kind of weird double block. Why would I ever do that? Opponent thinks I'm going to make a mistake. I'm not dumb, but I am stupid sometimes. Okay, anyway. I assume this is just going to be a Palace Jailer that comes down here. Eat 1, take the Monarchy back, or just take the Monarchy. Loran, okay. I don't have anything. I got nothing, so. Man, Caracas is... Okay, yeah, we're not winning this one. Okay, so moving on to the next... Or to game 3, rather. Anything different I want to do? Not particularly. I mean, okay, 2-mana 1/4 body... But it's a legend, though. Oh, my God. Maybe that was not a great hand against their deck. Like, Thoughtseize into Hymn to Turok on the draw. Maybe on the play it's a little bit better. I could see the 2-mana 1/4 being good, but... Man, our deck has so many, legendary creatures. It's a little rough. Okay, I think we just kind of have to accept that we are weak to Caracas and then just hope for like a good curve. Okay, I like this hand, sort of. I think we keep it. We don't have a turn 1 or 2 play, but we can dismember for like 2 life something away, and then we can start going Goblin Rabble Mastering plus Sephirothing. Okay, they're going to play a Descendant of Storms. I feel like I don't need to kill it yet. I can wait. Okay, Baleful Mastery. Okay, we'll play a Mountain and pass. And then I think we're just gonna... We'll see if they want to play like a Thalia or something. Or do they just want to go to the combat? Okay, Mox Emerald. Horrifying. Go to the combat. And then we're gonna do this. Okay. 1 for 1. And then... Ooh, nothing? No. Novice Inspector. Alright. Ooh, Mox Emerald. Okay. That's not bad either. So, I think we want to go Preacher of the Schism. I really want to set up for Sephiroth, but yeah, Goblin Rabble Master unfortunately does not go well into this. So I think it's going to be Mox Emerald, pretend to hold up Lightning Bolt, play a Preacher of the Schism. This is just going to be kind of hard for them to break through unless they have a removal spell. And then this can set up for Sephiroth well if we get to make a 1/1. Worst case scenario... I mean, there's a lot of worst case scenarios, so I'm not even going to think about it. Okay, this is probably worst case. This is Palace Jailer. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Hold on. Hold. We might be okay. We might be able to take the Monarchy back if we draw a land. Because they're going to attack here, right? Or if we draw removal. Oh, wow, they're very smart. Very smart opponent. All right, we'll go Caustic Bronco, and then we will pass the turn. Opponent's extraordinarily smart. Like, they're definitely not supposed to attack there ever. Okay. So, end step. They're going to draw. We are going to... They're already drawing a billion cards. So let's exile the Palace Jailer. Okay, Inti. Inti's good. I can give it Trample, but I think it's better to play the Rabble Master just to hopefully try to guarantee the Monarchy getting back. So let's do that. Okay, let's go Rabble Master. And then go to the combats. Saddle is sorcery. Attack with both. Trigger Caustic Bronco. Draw Time Walk. Neat. They're going to probably block the Goblin. And then no removals. Wow. Incredible. We get the Preacher back? Okay. We're doing all right. Get to draw a card. This is good. This is good stuff. Gut into Goblin. Gut and Goblin Rabble Master. Great combo. Voice of Victory. Good card. Good card. Thalia. Thalia's also fine. And whoa. Where did all these cards come from? All right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Dark Confidant. Okay. So now we're in a little bit of a rough spot. Preacher's a good attacker here, for sure. So we can, let's see, we always get the, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? If we play Gut, right, then we can sacrifice the, we don't want to tap out too much, right? Because we're going to be taking a lot of damage, supposedly. Let's see. Do I want to draw more? I want to draw more cards, I think. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot to consider here. There's a lot to consider. So they have quite a lot of stuff. Also, I can't play Time Walk. Like, we probably just want to... We want to draw a land this turn. So let's play Gut. And then here's going to be the sequence. So we're going to go to... No, we might want to saddle. I think we might want to saddle the Caustic Bronco here just to try to get a few points in. Because I don't think holding back these 2/2s is going to matter too much. So, yeah, let's saddle. Try to do a little bit more damage. And, like, less damage to ourselves. Okay. Saddle the Bronco, go to combat, make 1/1. Okay. And then we attack with everything. And then we want to stack these triggers appropriately. We want them to lose life before we trigger the Preacher. So let's put Gut at the end, then... Okay, we want Snorse to do its thing first. Okay, we hit a land, unfortunate. But now we get to make 1/1. Now we can use the Gut to sacrifice the Goblin token, make a 4/1. They could just double block with Thalia and kill it, but overall this doesn't seem too bad. Okay, I feel like they're going to block Thalia on the Caustic Bronco here. They also can't use the Mother of Runes quite yet. Yep, okay, that makes sense. They're going to take 6 damage here. At least we get to go land into something. Land probably into Dark Confidant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not taking that much damage, so... Yeah, I think I'm a little more interested in a Dark Confidant here. Next turn, we get to... Oh, yeah, and we draw cards off the Monarchy, too, which is nice. So, next turn... And we have a lifelinking blocker, which is helpful, I think. So, yeah, we have a lot of stuff going for us. Like, we have a very explosive next turn as long as opponent doesn't do anything super crazy. Well, I think opponent's doing something super crazy here. Six mana? Oh, it's Eagles of the North. Okay. That's a lot. That is a lot of a lot of stuff. All right. Well, sort of. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage to us. I think that's okay. I think it's fine. Okay, they're just attacking with that. That's not even that bad. I think I'm gonna block here with the vampire token, gain some life. Okay, they do take the monarchy, which sucks, but that's okay. What are we gonna do? I feel like playing Sephiroth is the move. And I think Dark Confidant has probably gotten all the value that we can reasonably expect. Let's see. Let's draw a card first. Okay, we hit Lethal Scheme. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. So, let's see. Dark Confidant. Man, there's a lot to consider here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I kind of want to play Sephiroth. And then we can do quite a lot of damage, huh? Do quite a lot. This is definitely a kind of a puzzle. We might be able to just like kill them, right? Like we're doing a lot of damage. Okay. I do also like the lethal scheming. That is pretty cool. All right. So we get to do quite a lot here. And the skeleton's coming in. All right. I think it starts by playing out the Sephiroth. So let's go Sephiroth. Sacrifice the Dark Confidant to draw a card. And now we always have this Sephiroth trigger on the table. This also could be a path to exile. Okay, so we draw a card. Yeah, we do all those things. Go to combat. Okay. So now we can play out a mountain. And then we'll go to combat. Make 1/1. They have no lifelink. So let's go to the combats. Attack with everything. Let's see. This costs 1, 2, 3. Attack with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to go lethal scheme, I am going to have to hold up something. I think I want... Oh, we actually get... Ooh, double Preacher trigger is very awesome here. So let's go Preacher. And then if the lethal scheme I can only convoke out, I have to hold back my Goblin Rabblemaster. I think that's right because of the Thalia tax. And I probably want to be able to hold that up. So I think that's good here. Okay, yeah, let's do all this. So, sure, let's just do this first. Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot I'm getting the 1/1. I could have attacked with the Rabblemaster. I mean, I think it should be okay. Okay, we're going to draw. All right. And then we're going to sacrifice, because we're going to sacrifice the Mox Emerald to make another 4/1. And then we could 4, 8. Well, I think it's important. Maybe we just let them block and use their Mother of Runes, and then we go from there, right? Okay, this feels like Thalia is going to block the gut. And then the Mother of Runes is going to... Maybe they're going to do some kind of like double blocking there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just have to make sure I don't die. Okay. This is fine. Sure. This is all fine. They're taking 4, 5. A lot of stuff is gonna die, which is like perfect. Like we want this to happen. This is all very, very good. Sephiroth has already triggered once. This is going to flip Sephiroth, and that is great. This is good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay, yeah, this is all good. So let's just let this happen. They're gonna choose to give it protection. I guess that's okay. Sure. I mean, like, we could lethal scheme this right now. I just don't see that as very necessary. Why don't we just wait until something else happens? Also, 1 creature's dying, 2 creatures dying, 3 creatures dying. I don't need to blink. I think we're just, well, let's think about this, because we're gonna get 1 trigger, 2 triggers, 3 more triggers, so they're gonna be at 8. And then this is going to flip, and we're going to get the thing. Oh, and then they're taking 4, 5, so they're going to be at 3. Man, why is this so hard? Why is this difficult? We lethal scheme onto the Thalia. Then at least it protects our gut. And then how much damage can they do on the following turn? They can do 3, 4, but we're gaining so much life. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Thalia, so we're going to go tap here, tap here, tap here. We're not casting another spell. So let's just do this. Tap, tap, do. Oh wait. Let's open ourselves up to possibly playing a removal spell. I don't know. I don't know how we possibly get blown out here, honestly. So 1, 2, 3, and we also get to connive so much. All right. Oh no! What the hell? Why did I do? Oh my god! Why? Why did I? What? Why did I point it at my Rabble Master? Oh my god! Oh man, what even is happening? What's going on? Why are we the way that we are? Oh my god. So embarrassing. So bad. No. Oh, I just gave them like lethal. What the heck? That's crazy. Man, I hate this game sometimes. All right, do that, and then yeah, we'll kill the birdie. 2 more triggers. I get the monarchy. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. All right. Sephiroth's flipped. Doesn't matter. They're gonna kill us. Oh my god. That's crazy. What the heck? Okay, their Thalia should be dead. I don't know. If we lose this game, that's obviously on me. I don't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they can like put a +1/+1 counter on their team, then yes, I can see it, but oh wait. Oh my god. I don't think that's good enough. Sheesh. Holy moly. I don't think that's good enough. Jeez, we almost punted this game. That's crazy. But I'm pretty sure we win. Jeez. Man. Stupid Magic Online. I definitely thought I clicked on the Thalia, but maybe because I went back and forth a few times. Okay, 4. Yeah, 4, 5. So like, let's say 5, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do not die. Oh my gosh. We don't die, and then these things sack, right? They get sacked. Okay. If they can somehow, like... Oh, I see. Wait, no. I don't know what's going on. Can they kill me? I don't think so. Because, right, if they attack with everything... Yeah, okay, they're tapped out. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I go to 2. This is not good enough. Nope, this is not good enough. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, this is not good enough. But, like, oh my god, we absolutely punted this game so hard, and we were not punished. We get the sack triggers, and they both go onto the opponent. Oh my god. Okay, alright. We did not deserve to win that match, but we did anyway. So we'll see for the next game. Alright, we're playing against Krusty Hobo, and our hand is kind of bad. So we're going to mulligan, and then we see... Oh, it's actually not bad. So we'll keep this for sure. We got a turn 2 time walk if we want. What do we put back is the question. It could be Chandra. It could be one of the 2 drops. Let's keep this. Opponent kept 6. Kitesail Freebooter is tempting on the when the opponent mulligans, but I think maybe the way we win this game is by pulling ahead with the Dark Confidant. That being the case, we could put back the Fabled Passage because it is likely that we will find a couple of red lands in time to cast Chandra. So I actually think we will go ahead and put back the Kitesail Freebooter here. Or the Fabled Passage, I mean. So, and we're on the draw as well. Okay, opponent goes turn 1 Field of the Dead, which is a little scary. But not right now, obviously. But tells me a lot about the kind of deck that they are. Okay. I did expect a green land. Ooh, Nature's Lore. They get any forest card, put it onto the battlefield. So, doesn't have to be a basic forest. That is, in fact, a taiga. Into Retrofitter Foundry. Strong start from the opponent. Ooh, Mox Emerald. That's pretty good. All right, I think we just go... let's go Dark Confidant. Let's not play out the Mox Emerald because I would rather... Well, there's a lot of artifact removal in green, and we don't need the Mox right now. So I'm just going to hold it for now. Okay, opponent makes... Whoa, that was an... Oh, okay. Okay, so they made the token, and they're going to use that for Gaia's Cradle. Not bad. I'm definitely interested in time walking next turn, especially we can draw like, 4 cards essentially with the Dark Confidant, hopefully find a few lands. Okay, they're just going to pass. All right, let's draw a card. We get Swamp. All right, no red source, but let's go Swamp and then Mox Emerald and let's go Kitesail Freebooter. First, take a look at what the opponent's got going on. Probably a bunch of Channel. Wow, their hand's really good. They got Bloodbraid Challenger and Omnath. Okay, take Channel away. And then we're going to have a really strong time walk here. No attacks, of course, because we want the Dark Confidant to survive. All right, we get to reveal again. Please draw red land. Oh, mountain, double mountain. Excellent. All right, I think it's time to start murdering our opponent. So we'll go land here, and then 1, 2, 3, go gut, and then we just sack the Mox Emerald because we don't need it anymore. And then we're just going to attack with just the Kitesail Freebooter. I still think I'm interested in drawing some more cards. It's not really worth it to me. Well, maybe it is actually. 4. Yeah, no. It's fine. We're going to attack with the Kitesail Freebooter and then make the 4-1. Oh, and then sack the Mox Emerald, of course. And then, yeah, we're just gonna opponent's gonna take 5 here. They're gonna go to 15. So if the opponent draws a land off of the top, then they do get to. Nope, that has menace. That has menace. Can't do that. Okay, so if they draw a land, they can play Bloodbraid Challenger, which can certainly get them back into the game. Ooh, that's a land. That's a Tolarian Academy. That's a lot of mana. So they might actually be able to. I don't know. Could they have like used Retrofitter Foundry and still cast Bloodbraid Challenger? They're not even taking that risk. Sure. Oh, into Soul Ring? That's not fair. All right. Well, here comes the Bloodbraid Challenger Soul Ring combo. You know, whatever. Okay. So now they have 2 4 mana available, so they can turn this into a Thopter. Guess that's okay. They have their last card in hand is a Omnath. So yeah, so far okay, their board is definitely impressive, but I wouldn't say it's beat or unbeatable or anything. Yeah, we definitely have a decent board state. Like we're applying a lot of pressure, so we just have to try to kill them quick. Ooh, Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp's awesome here, and Lethal Scheme too. Okay, we could do some we can do some cool stuff here. Why don't we go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could Chandra downtick, kill the Bloodbraid Challenger, play the Skull Clamp, and just simply use it as a thing to turn into another 4-power hasty guy, or menacing guy. We could also play the Lethal Scheme instead, and we can tap some other things. We could also go Chandra, Magda, Mountain, Skull Clamp. It's kind of weird. Like, you normally want to use Skull Clamp to draw more cards, but like that's not the most important thing in this game right now. I think the most important, we've already drawn plenty. I think the most important thing in this game is to establish a lot of board presence and pressure. They can untap the Retrofitter Foundry, but they just have servos. They don't have Thopters, so they cannot make the 4/4. So we don't have to worry about that. So interesting. We could also like draw with. Why don't we do that actually? Why don't we start with that? We can go. So we could Skull Clamp onto the Dark Confidant, but no, honestly, let's do this first. Okay, let's play Skull Clamp, and then we'll attack. And then we can follow up, and then we can use a Skull Clamp to make another guy. We can also kill the Bloodbraid Challenger. I kind of like killing the Bloodbraid Challenger, actually. Oh, wait. I know. Yeah, let's do... Wait, hold on. I got a better idea. Let's do this. Let's go Magda. Hold up Lethal Scheme. And then we can Lethal Scheme the Bloodbraid Challenger by tapping like this. So we do here, tap here, make the treasure. Oh my gosh, I just realized that is also something we can do. I just realized that right now. That's so broken. We make the treasure token. This is so ridiculously broken. Lethal Scheme, target the Bloodbraid Challenger. Okay. And then, yeah, I forgot Magda can do that. That's so cool. All right. I see. We choose, let's start with, I see. Let's have the Magda connive first. Okay. We can discard the Caustic Bronco, and then we can discard the land for the Dark Confidant. Now, we can draw 2 cards with the Dark Confidant. Like, we could do this. We can do this onto the Dark Confidant. Draw a couple of cards, and just get, like, way ahead. Okay, great. And now we attack with everything. and then we sacrifice the I kind of just want more pressure, to be honest. I don't think we need more cards. So I think now the Skull Clamp's done its job. So I think we just get in there with everything. Yeah, they're going to double block with Gut, but they're going to take 9. And then they're dead next turn very easily. Unless, I don't really know what gets them out of this. They don't have Channel. They don't have access to Omnath. Okay, they're just making bodies. I just don't think it's good enough. We also have Chandra to deal an extra 2 points of damage. Sylvan Caryatid. Okay, they're making a lot of bodies. That I can, sure, but I just don't think it's good enough. And then I can even sacrifice the Kitesail Freeboot. Oh wait, no. We don't have Gut anymore. Sorry. Yeah, pretty sure we still got this because they're taking like guaranteed 4/5. Yeah, no, they should be dead. So let's attack with everybody. Get in, and then yeah, and I know they just have Omnath. So yeah, this is guaranteed lethal because at least one menacing is getting through as well as the flyer. So they think they're living at 1, however, they're not. So we do that, and then we play out Chandra, and then we just uptick, and then we don't cast the spell. Cool. All right, pretty convincing first game. So moving on to the sideboarding, they're a very green-heavy ramp deck, so the Mind Collapse becomes an interesting way to get back. Chainsaw, definitely not what we want to be doing. Yeah, the Mind Collapse, I imagine they have some very large creatures. We didn't really see those necessarily, but it could be nice just to have another way to deal with that. So, and then they do have they have some good targets for the Kitesail Freebooter, but I think on average they're just going to have big creatures. Like, it'd be nice to hit Channel, but it can't hit Omnath, it can't hit any of the big threats. So I think this is a reasonable swap. And yeah, let's go back. Okay, well, it's got Luris, Skull Clamp, nothing else. So I think we're going to have to mull this one, unfortunately. The opponent did keep 7. Okay, this hand definitely better. Let's keep, I guess we just put back Luris, honestly, because we're so far from casting it. This hand's not great, but it's keepable. Because as a turn 1 play, and then worst case scenario, we can always Mind Collapse something. Okay, opponent's going to go off to the races with Exploration. So starting off with a Forest into Botanical Sanctum and nothing else. Okay, we did draw a Swamp. So let's start with just basic Mountain into Dragon's Rage Channeler, pass the turn. And then next turn, I mean, hopefully it's just a couple lands, and then what? Legion Extruder. Oh man, there goes my Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, really good with their artifacts. Oh, they're like okay, so they're a very artifact based deck. Wow. Well, but they like, yeah. Okay, let's just crack this now. I just want to thin the deck. So, opponent has exhausted their hand. So I'm just hoping that they don't play anything too egregious. This can also just make 3/3s. That's crazy. All right, something big. Something big's coming down. Something big that's Mind Collapsible? Oh, is that a kicked Mycospawn? Oh no. Oh boy, there goes my mountain. Yikes. And then they can get any land they want onto the battlefield, so they're going to... Oh, Guy's Cradle, sure. I was going to say you can either get Guy's Cradle or you can get the other one. Yeah, not great. Not a great situation we're in. Gut, yeah. I mean, this is a good combo, of course. Rabble Master plus Gut, but I just... I don't know. And we're also... Like, they can just make infinite 3/3s now, probably. And they still have things to play. Like, even if they didn't have cards to play for the rest of the game, oh boy. Oh boy, that's Questing Beast. Okay. That's fine. We have the answer with the Mind Collapse, which is good. But the problem is, I mean, yeah, we have problems. Oh, Lethal. Ooh. Lethal Scheme's good too, actually. Okay, let's play. Do I want to play around more land destruction? Probably. All right, let's go land, and then we'll go. Oh my god, we can't even. All right, we might have to take another hit from the Questing Beast, because I don't really want to. Well, how much damage are we taking? That's the real question. We're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 3. Yeah, I think we're going to have to risk it, because if we sacrifice our mountain right now, we don't have another one, so we cannot cast Gut, and that's like pretty much our only avenue to victory here. We have Lethal Scheme too, but it's going to be a little hard to cast just because everything enters tapped and attacking. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of help. Okay, at least they didn't come in with the 3/3 as well. They're opting to just hold it up, I guess, as a blocker or something. Next turn we can... Well, I don't know. Mox Diamond. Interesting. I think... Okay, whatever. I don't think we can afford a Thoughtseize. So, well, maybe. But it's probably just like a land or something. Okay, let's go Swamp. And then let's go Gut. And then we can do this. Attack with Goblin Token only. Right? Yeah. Attack with Goblin Token only. Use Gut. Sacrifice. Turn it into a 4/1. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we are forced here to kill the Questing Beast by sacrificing our Volcanic Island, but thankfully we don't have any more commitments as far as red is concerned. I don't want to Thoughtseize just because I don't win this game if they have anything else anyway. So, yeah. Oh, I like how they can keep it doesn't say non-token, so they can keep sacrificing this one and making another one too. It's like kind of, if you have enough mana, you have like pseudo-vigilance or something. I think that's kind of cool. Like, you could always just have this. If they have like a removal spell, it's pretty much over. But this was like our only hope to victory. Looks like 2, 3, 4. Huh. Yuna's Decision? Oh my goodness. And then they rebuy Talisman and Questing Beast. And yeah, they 100% have enough to cast Questing Beast. Yikes. That's gross. Pretty gross. So the only way we live is by blocking... Oh, I can't even block this, so I have to double chump the 3/3s. Oh my god. That's really bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. I go to 2, and I think we just die. Time Walk? Let's see. We kill this, and then we take... Yeah. Okay, we're not winning this one. All right. So, yeah, opponent's deck is very explosive with the amount of artifacts that they have. We don't really have great answers to this. I guess the Kitesail Freebooter is okay. There are a few more artifacts, like non-creatures, that I'm interested in. Is it better than anything else? Is it better than, like, Sedgemoor Witch? I think Sedgemoor Witch is just a good way to get back into the game, though. It is nice to have something cheap to play. Hmm. Is Mitra's Bauble worth it? It's good with the Dragon's Rage Channeler. It could just... Is Kitesail Freebooter just better? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we just cut Bauble for Freebooter. Yeah, because we don't have other ways to, like, trigger. It's really only good with the Dragon's Rage Channeler. It's pretty good with Dragon's Rage Channeler, but yeah. All right, we need a good opening hand. Yeah, this looks pretty solid overall. We can't cast him to Turok, but we can go turn 1 Dragon's Rage Channeler, turn 2 Bronco. Then next turn we can, like, dismember. Hopefully we draw our blue land for a Time Walk. So yeah, overall feeling pretty good about this. We are going to lead on the Badlands just in case we draw a him to Turok, which I would be interested in playing. All right, let's see what opponent does. They go Volcanic Island, pass. Oh, Urborg, nice. Yeah, I don't really care about their fixing here. All right, I think we just try to rip apart the hand now. It's either rip apart the hand or like Caustic Bronco them. Let's him to Turok now, because it could completely ruin their game plan, possibly. And I don't think they have counter magic. Ooh, wait, that's a blue source. That is a blue source. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's put that on top. They discard Bloodbraid Challenger and Mycospawn. So not the best, because the Bloodbraid Challenger can come back. Really cheap escape cost. Well, 5 mana is a lot, but only 3 other cards. All right. Legion Extruder blowing up the Dragon's Rage Channeler once again. We draw our tap land, but we will play the untapped land, and then we will go for the Caustic Bronco, hold up Dismember. Next turn, we get to Time Walk, and then hopefully they just, like, I don't know, what's the best thing they can do here? Or, like, they play some kind of big old 3-mana card and pass. Yeah. Tinker. You can't tinker me. You can't tinker me. That's not fair. Oh, God, that's really bad. I think we lose this one. Well, what if it's a 5/5? What if it's just a really, really nice 5/5? And then it dies to Dismember. Okay, that's kind of like a 5/5. God. We have answers. We do have answers in the deck. So we have to try to draw for them. Okay, let's go Fabled Passage. Sacrifice this to get an island. Yeah, we have Baleful Mastery. Baleful Mastery, and then this destroys. It's literally just Baleful Mastery. That is our only out here. We can do it. I'm prepared. Or also if we could copy Dismember like 3 times. That's not going to happen. Okay, here it comes. Caustic Bronco in. If we can find Baleful Mastery, we win the game, essentially. Okay. We have some time. They're going to block. Understandable. Okay, let's go for a Time Walk and Inti. Next turn, we draw a card. Sunken Ruins. Not good enough. Okay. Attack. Trigger. Discard Sunken Ruins. Okay. Draw a card. It's going to be Baleful Mastery. Luris. Okay. Luris gives... Ooh, actually, Luris is not bad. Luris, buy back the... Okay. I mean, it gives me a rebuy. And then the Blightsteel Colossus doesn't kill me. So we're not dead. All right, let's cast Luris. And then we can rebuy Dragon's Rage Channeler, I guess. Wait, 11. Does this have Delirium? Oh, no, it doesn't. Wait a minute. 3, 6. Oh my god. Wait, this is crazy. Hold on. If we go Dragon's Rage Channeler here, and we can dismember, wait, that'll give us, oh my god, that's crazy. That's so good. Okay. This is gonna work. Hopefully they just don't have interaction. No, you can't play things. No, playing things is illegal. Questing Beast, I don't care. I only care about killing the Blightsteel Colossus. We can deal with other things. Okay. Here we go. So let's start with dismembering, because okay. Right? We do not currently have Delirium. This will give us Delirium, and then we'll have 6 total power. This will make this a 6/6. Wait, no. We have to. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh, we can't do that. Because the damage would not kill it. We would have to deal the damage, and then oh shoot. I thought that was gonna work. It doesn't work. We would have to have Delirium already, and then double block. Man. Shoot. Because yeah, because we can't blink first with the dismember. If we dismember the Blightsteel Colossus first, then the Darcy just dies. Okay. New plan. Then we dismember the Questing Beast. Surveil. Come on, big money. Magda's not going to do it. Put it in the bin. Questing Beast dies. Yeah. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Very close. All right. I mean, we have to find Baleful Mastery. So we're going to block with Darcy. It's going to soak up 3. We're going to go to 8 poison. That's not it. Okay. So but we can cast Inti. So we cast Inti here. Black, and then I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. It has to be red. Okay, we have to hold, of course, the land in hand. All right, here we go. This has to be it. One more shot. Do the swamp. Do the trigger. Okay, here we go. Baleful Mastery. Oh, Skull Clamp. Wait, is that good enough? No, it's not a 2/2. Oh, it's also not good enough. Shoot. Okay, we can cast that. And then we can just hope that our opponent doesn't. Oh, man, so close. So close. Jeez. All right, I think we are going to do the thing where the player loses and we're going to just draw. I'm just curious how close we were, All right, we died. It's fine. Okay, so we go to we died to poison. We died to the Blightsteel. Very unfortunate. We are going to, let's see how far we could get. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's not letting me do it anymore. That's really funny. Man, it was only 20 cards away. All right, no, that is all right. At least we had an out and we played to the best of our abilities. So I'm not unhappy about that. All right, last match. All right, we're playing against Jad Karm for our last match. We won the die roll, so we'll of course go first. And our hand is acceptable. This Surveil land, it's going to solve all my problems. All right, Raucous Theater. Nope. Don't need that. All right. Unfortunately, we're not playing anything until turn 3. But what if we find a blue source? Then all of a sudden we time walk. Okay, that's a dismember. So we can now interact with our opponent, so it's not like we're doing nothing. Maybe opponent plays a Psychic Frog, in which case I probably actually wouldn't want to dismember that. So that was a bad example. Okay, see, opponent doesn't even have a Surveil land. Oh, I see, they have a Swamp Cycler. Sure, it's pretty good. They get Swamp. Okay, so I assume they're going to play Swamp. And then we're just going to stare at each other for a little bit. Okay. So we go to our turn, draw a card. Lightning Bolt. Not bad. Let's go Sedgemoor Witch, because if they do want to interact with this, they do have to pay life. And then if it lives, then we get to make pests. All right, no kill spell at the end of turn. I like to see that. Oh, this could be a Liliana of the Veil. How do I know these things? All right, yeah, Lily's going to down tick and kill that. But it's okay. We are going to attack back with the Goblin Rabblemaster. Land? Sephiroth's also good. But let's go Goblin Rabblemaster here. Just add to the board, add some pressure, and then hopefully no Pyrokinesis. And then attack Lily down. Okay, Lily down. Nice. All right, we're doing well. We're doing well. Worst case scenario, we can always Sephiroth, sack Goblin Token, draw, or do something else. We can do something else. Okay, Sheoldred's Edict away. Sure. All right, let's draw a card. Boom, Swamp. Not bad. Okay, draw. Go to combat, attack with the little goblin guy. This is a cute little guy. He's got some stuff in his mouth. Those like little roses. Wonder what secret lair that's from. Someone tell me. All right, and then play Swamp, and then we'll go Sephiroth here. And then, all right, trigger, sack Goblin, drain, draw. And then we're holding up Lightning Bolt and Dismember for whatever they play. Hopefully it's nothing too scary. They have their own Sedgemoor Witch. All right. So they could have the combo with... Okay, Hymn to Turok. It's kind of annoying, actually. I think we're just going to go ahead and cast the Lightning Bolt now, because I don't want... Like, say if both the Lightning Bolt and the Dismember get discarded, I would not be happy about that. Okay, see, we did lose the oh, I don't care. Any order. So we have Dismember. We also have Chandra. Chandra's pretty good. Okay, big draw step, Baleful Mastery, sure. Let's just play Chandra and then uptick. We don't need to kill this thing, obviously. Let's just deal 2 damage. No. And then, I mean, they can attack Chandra. It's fine. We're just going to attack them for 3. No trigger, no value. Are they going to block? No. Okay. So, hopefully they don't have, like, some kind of deal for maybe, like, a 4-power hasty guy. That would kind of suck. Okay, no attacks. Nothing from the opponent. Nothing from the opponent. Okay, let's just play land first. Let's uptick first here in case maybe we draw some expendable creature. Ooh, Mishra's Bauble? Sure, I'll cast that. Why not? Let's take a look at what they got going on top of the deck. I see Zeatora's Proving Ground. Okay, so I know they don't have much coming up. They may just end up cycling that for a land. All right, they're gonna block here. Totally fine with that. They get to draw, or no, they get to gain a life, but then they lose the life right back. And then we're just holding up our removal spells and passing the turn. I get to draw a card from the Bauble. Hymn to Turok I think is going to be pretty good here. I know that they have the Proving Ground. I imagine they just cycle it. Oh, okay. That's a little more scary, actually, because that tells me that they have some kind of like big thing that they're trying to get to. So maybe we can just discard it with the Hymn to Turok. Thoughtseize. Oh, that's even better. All right, let's start off with upticking here first. Swamp. So yeah, nope, 2 damage. Thoughtseize you. All right, they did have something scary, and they don't want us to see. They just went ahead and conceded. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to sideboarding. I mean, this could be another situation where Mind Collapse might be a little bit better, but I think Kitesail Freebooter also not bad. Let's just go ahead and keep it the same, I think, this time. I mean, I feel a little bit more confident because I won game 1, but sure. All right, a little land heavy, but it's got removal, interaction, and Magda's pretty good too. So I think we can go ahead and keep this. All right, they're going to go Proving Ground. We're just going to hold up our Lightning Bolts, and unfortunately we drew another land, which is not great. At least it's another red source, and if we draw Chandra, then we can play Chandra. All right, come on. Okay, they're just going to cycle to get a swamp. They're going to play... Ooh, Reanimate. Yep. Troll Reanimate. That is a good combo for sure. I might want to bolt their face. No, probably not. Okay. Raucous Theater. All right. This is pretty rough. Let's go Kitesail Freebooter here. Take a look at what they got going on. Okay, their hand's pretty stacked. Corpse Dance and Necromancy don't do anything, though, so I guess we take Lily. And then, yeah, we have to find an answer to this troll, but, like, ideally something that exiles, which we have precious few of in the deck. Wow. What a lucky draw. The Metamorphosis Fanatic. So they just get to play that, and it's just like a 4/4 life. They played a 2-mana 4/4 lifelinker. Oh, come on, man. I don't think we're winning this one. We just have like way too much that needs to happen. Okay. Yeah, we can't block that ever, basically. Big draw step. Pretty bad draw step. I don't want them to have Lily. So I think what we have to do here is play this, play the Magda, and then we will hit them in the air for 1. And then we're probably just going to have to go like Magda, block Metamorphosis. No, that's not a winning line. Never mind. That's a really, really bad losing line. At least it forces them to like use one of their reanimation spells, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm also supposed to wait until the damage is dealt, but man, this feels so bad. I go to 8, they go to 17. Yeah, we just don't have... I don't think we really have draws in our deck that get us out of this necessarily. No, that's not true. That's not true. Okay, gut. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and pack this one in. All right, that's fine. So now I know what they're up to. There's some sort of like reanimator deck. So that being the case, Mind Collapse does deal with the troll. So I think that actually needs to come in. That way we have more answers. And then we can cut the... I think we just have to probably just give up on the Mishra's Bauble dream. Like, we never did get to go Mishra's Bauble into Dragon's Rage Channel into Mishra's Bauble. It's pretty bad. It's mulligan. It's not bad. I think we'll keep this one. It has a lot of interaction spells, which is nice. So we'll keep this, and then I got the Lethal Scheme, or is it the Mountain? It's probably like Mountain, and then we can just find more lands naturally. It's a little risky, but I'm here for it. Okay. Will opponent... Okay. Opponent Jad Karm has also mulliganed to 6. But it makes sense, right? Because when you're a reanimator deck, you really just want to have a decent You just kind of want to enact your game plan. Anyway, we're in a Ruckus Theater, and we see a 2-drop. Yeah, I kind of want that, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I think we don't want that. I think we don't want it. No. We took the risk. We took the risk, and we need to do good with our decision making here. Okay, Swamp Pass. So if they cycle Troll, reanimate Troll, we do have the answer. All right. Because we drew a 2-drop, I am going to go ahead and play it. They have to either Fatal Push this, or, if they ignore it and then they like Entomb, reanimate, or whatever. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Worst case scenario is they have 1 mana interaction and 1 mana reanimation. That would be horrendously bad. But, okay, wait. They are not playing Badlands. Very interesting. Dark Confidant. Interesting. Okay. I'm okay with that. All right. Let's start with an attack. We need to find lands. I'm starting to think I was supposed to pitch the lethal scheme because, well, it's okay. It's just gonna happen anyway. We're gonna pitch lethal scheme, and then we're gonna do this. Come on, land, Goblin Rabblemaster. That's not a land. That's lame. I think I need to Lightning Bolt the Dark Confidant. I mean, theoretically, you can deal them a lot of damage, but no. let's bolt this. Like on average, if they find a reanimation spell, it's pretty bad. Vampiric to okay, sure. They're gonna Vamp Tutor, and then they're gonna get Reanimate. Entomb. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh god, this is horrifying. Yeah, they entomb the 6 mana 4/4 reanimate guy, and they're gonna have like 2 life linkers, and it's just gonna be really bad. Oh, Archon of Cruelty. I mean, yeah, that's also really bad. Reanimate. Yeah. Okay. It's not good. Let's discard Chandra. They get to draw. We get to Baleful Mastery. That's questionably good. Swamp. Well, we're obviously Baleful Mastering this thing. Like, come on now. All right. Cool. Nothing bad can happen anymore. No way. There's no way they don't have another another reanimation spell in the hand. Aw, what? My Sedgemoor Witch. How rude. Okay, they don't have it. They probably would have done it. Prismatic Vista. We'll just crack it right now and grab that island in case we draw Time Walk, but it'll be a really sad Time Walk. It's basically a race now, except the opponent has 3 cards in hand, and some of their draws are just like so good. Okay, it's a race. That's a swamp. I know they have Liliana, so I'm just gonna play out my lands. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, that's game loss. There's no way we come back from this. There's no way I would need to rip 2 removals in a row and then have the opponent not draw anything the rest of the game. So it needs to be removal like right now or we concede. Darcy. Okay. No. Darcy's a 3/3. That's really, really bad. Okay, we take 10 and then we go to 6 and then we just like can't deal with Troll. Theoretically, we could like deal with Troll next turn, take 4, go to 2, and then something. But like the realistic odds of that happening are so incredibly low. And of course, if they play literally any other threat, the game's over. Yeah. Okay. We can't come back. I don't know what we could possibly draw. Let's find out. Reanimator's so hard. All right. That'll do it. Sure, I'll put the Grizzlebrand in the graveyard for them. All right. Yikes. Well, that was pretty unfortunate. Okay, so not really where we wanted to be, but overall, I thought the deck was pretty sweet, and yeah, it just had. We didn't really ever have the broken draws that we really wanted. We never had like a turn 2 Dark Confidant, turn 3 like Rabblemaster or Gut or something like that, or just curving out like Cecil into Bronco into something into like, and then dismember their thing and then flip Cecil. Like there was definitely a lot of potential with this deck, and maybe we just got a little bit unlucky with our sequencing and our draws. But I mean, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we'll get them next time. Thanks for watching.